welcome back to part 3 of my Bloodborne playthrough / guide to getting all the trophies. I'm doing my best to guide people through as I'm going. Today, or should I say last episode, we finished off Old Yharnam and killed the blood-starved beast. Today we're going to be going through Cathedral Ward, Upper Cathedral Ward, beating Vicar Amelia. We've got a couple of side areas as well that I don't know whether we're going to go to. At this point in the game, we've got quite a few options open to us, which is of Hemwick, and we've also got the Hypogean Gaol. I think it's pronounced that way. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet, but we are going to be taking in Cathedral Ward, and we'll see what happens from there. So, let's get into this. As he slowly puts his headphones on. I literally just recorded my third part of my Resident Evil remake playthrough, and the screen capture didn't grab anything. I'm not happy. I don't think there's actually... I think we leveled up at the end of last year. Is there anything that Gehrman has to say? Actually, Gehrman might have a bit more dialogue for us.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Eden Chapel.
Eden Chapel. I could keep calling it Eden Chapel. Okay, so now we've got a new area open to us. So we're going to head back to the Cathedral Ward for now. And we will now have a new area open to us. I will show you a few quick things. Like I said, I don't quite know what I'm going to be doing in this episode just yet, but Cathedral Ward and Vicar Amelia are definitely going to be part of it. There's the old lady. Let's see if she has any more dialogue for us. No. Okay. Now, this door here is now open. That's what he meant by Ascend Eden Chapel. Or Odin Chapel. I can't remember. I've already forgotten. So that's where we're going to be heading in a minute. Now, you can actually go through this gate up here, but you need... No, I can't die this early in the playthrough. That would have been embarrassing. Now that I've got here as well, I've remembered that... closed by a device. There's another gate over the other side that you can open up, but you have to buy... I think you can buy a seal for 10,000 blood echoes or something like that. But yeah, once you've beaten the blood-starved beast, then the way opens automatically. Now, over here in this area as well, you have this gentleman who we will be going to say hello to later, but not for now. He takes us to another area that you don't actually have to go to complete the game. There are a few areas like that in the Souls games, but for now we're going to be heading this way. Now, we are going to be making a quick stop. Yeah, we're going to do a quick stop here. There's actually this hidden area that you can access via the lift. It just gets you a couple more items. We go into this part. You can't access this any other way. And yeah, there's a couple of items that we can get here. I think there's maybe another badge. I'm not sure. Formless Eden. So this is a rune that we can use. They have various... Oh, and I've got another Rune Master. Actually, let's have a look at what these trophies are that we've got. I've just got Acquire an extremely precious Carol rune. So there you go. Straight away you can do that there. And I presume the other one was for picking up the very first rune. A lot of these trophies are from... yeah, acquire a Carol rune that endows hunters with special strength. They're one of those ones that you can equip and it gives you extra bonuses or, you know, extra defense, attack or whatever. I think some of them give you, like, allow you to carry extra blood vials or extra bullets, that sort of thing. But we'll get to those later on. So that was an essential area there to get a nice run. Now we're going to ascend the chapel properly. We've got this gentleman here. Skip to the side. Easy to take out, but you can get taken out by him the first time if you're not ready for him. Let me just turn that sound down a bit. I can barely hear myself. I'm sure you lot would be happy at that. We've got another chest here. Communion. That's another rune, I believe. I keep hitting the wrong buttons of this. Like I said, I was just playing Resident Evil, so you kind of get used to the buttons from the other game. What did I just pick up there? So yeah, I've got communion. So this so there you go. So that's the regular one that I just picked up. That gives you an extra blood vial that you can hold in your inventory at the time, and then you can get an extra 4 quicksilver bullets by using Formless Eden. That's the rare one that I picked up upstairs. This area can be a little bit tricky at times, purely because of the guys are shooting. Got to be a bit careful here as well. You can get caught out here. Best to get some of these guys out. None of these enemies are particularly tough on their own, but as usual they gang up and make things that little bit more dangerous. He says. When in doubt, back off. Some more blood vials. Handy. Blood vial. Quicksilver booze. Got another chest here. Got chests aplenty in this place. Okay, now when we go up here, I need to watch where I go. I can't remember which direction it is. I usually kind of skirt around to the right, get around this guy, take him out. Again, not particularly difficult enemies on their own, but this guy, drag him in here, get him away. Yeah, he'll come back in now. Get him in here so you can tackle him on your own. Keep forgetting the parry. And when I do, I mess it up. This is the problem with only... Oof, wow, I nearly died there. This is the problem with only doing this once a week. Kind of takes me the first, you know, kind of 10-15 minutes to get back into the flow of the game again. We've got this guy here. Yeah, that guy, I quite often get hit by this guy. Again, not a tough guy, but away with you. Not a tough guy, but he can catch you out. Now around this way, I think there's some items around here. Now we can't actually get to the top of the chapel proper. Can't get to the top of the chapel properly just yet. But I am going to show you there anyway. So that's where we just came in. So there isn't any items on this particular level, but we are going to go up here, and I'm going to show you where we will be able to get in at a later date. Got a bit of lore here. The sky and the cosmos are one. The choir. That's a clue of a boss we're going to get to quite a lot later. We don't have access to it just yet. In here again we've got this guy. Got that guy hidden, and there's going to be another gun guy. Yeah. There we go. Flamethrower, sorry. So that's all of those guys taken care of. Get all the items that we can. The torch still. Not doing as much else there. We do have a chest here. Radiant Sword Hunter badge. I think that maybe allows us to. Again, I should know what these are really, but all of it goes towards the achievement for trophies, etc. Now this door here, we're going to get to this quite a bit later. We need a key for that, which we get. No, we don't get it in the Hypogean Gaol, whatever it's called. It's the other iteration of it when we go to beat the one unborn. One reborn? It'll be later anyway. So that's all we can do up here for the time being. But now we're going to be heading down. And we're going to be getting into the Cathedral ward that we couldn't access earlier via the sealed gate. So this is the way you do it for free, so to speak, after the blood-starved beast. And now we're going to get our first bit of second upgrade items. So in the first couple of parts, I was using bloodstone shards, which allows you to level allows you to level the weapon up to +3. Now we're going to get twin bloodstone shards from a Wandering Madness round here. You've got to be quick. Oh no! Oh no, he fell off with the items. Let me hang on. I should be able to. If I quit out and go back in again, it should load in the items that I didn't pick up. It should do. So we'll see how we go. It should do though. It should do. Still absolutely livid that I spent 2 hours filming. Oh no, and it hasn't. Does that mean I've lost them? Or is he back up there? We've got to come back this way in a second anyway, so there's a couple of bits in this area that I want to show you. Because there's a couple of key items that we need to get here. This can be a real son of a bitch. In fact, actually, you know what? I've got to come back here a few times, I believe. Oh. Well, the good thing is it's not actually very far to get to this point anyway. I've got to come back for that Wandering Madness, and I can pretty much just run straight back past everything that I need to. I need to do this area a few times because there are a few items that you need to return to be able to get everything in this area. And as we're doing a more trophy run, it's worth pointing out where all the items are, and it makes your life easier as well. Sometimes it's actually easier to return this lift so that it's at the bottom for when you need it. So if I do that, I can run past this guy, but I find he's actually easier to. It's probably safer to get rid of him. Okay, get rid of this guy, and this time we don't have to bother with any of those in there. Hopefully the Wandering Madness will have respawned. He is, yes, he's back there again. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, twin bloodstone shards. So we've got 2 twin bloodstone shards, that's great. So, what do I do first? I think I'm going to go and get a few of the items first that are hidden. Now, ultimately, we do want to go down there. You can just about see a door there at the end, but head in there in a bit. It's quite a... It's a jump that you have to time... not time, but you have to get it spot on, otherwise you die. We've got a few items here that we need to pick up. What's the best way to do this? I think it's probably head down this way. Oh, the... Is that right? Yeah. So we've got some items here. We'll drop down into that. Messenger top hat. Just have a quick look at that. Where would that be? It's probably messenger top hat. I should have showed you these. Actually, we're returning to the Hunter's Dream not too far away from here, actually, so I'll show you there in a bit what goes on with those. Here we're going to... So we got a Madman's Knowledge there. That's all the items in this area. I can't remember now whether I can drop down here or not. Am I stuck at this point? I think I might well be stuck at this point, and I didn't pick up my blood vials either, did I? I did not pick up the blood vials. Okay, so we're going to return to the opening area again. I wanted to get those items first because you can't get them any other way. But now we're going to go to the true reason why you need to come to this place. And there's a key item that we need for one of the endings. One of the 3 endings. Where did I... Oh, yeah. That's right, I need to pick up the Blood Echoes. Oh, you... I'm having a mare today, mate. How can I, in any good conscience, label this as a guide when I'm messing up this badly? Yep. Okay, get rid of you again. This is also one of the ways that you get good at Bloodborne, because quite often you have to repeat areas so many times, so many runbacks, etc., that you just kind of get good at what you need to do. I'm not sure where the blood vials will, the blood echoes would be actually from when I fell the first time. I fell over this way, didn't I? I'm guessing they're going to be at the bottom, maybe. Okay, this can be a bit of a son of a bitch, this. So these ropes here... have I... Oh, no. Edit this out. I'm having a mare. I really am having a mare today. That's why you return the lift to the bottom. Because it allows you to just do this easy enough each time. It's not a crazy run. Oh, what am I on about? Well, I'll have lost those blood echoes now anyway, so it doesn't matter, does it? For that. So there you go. That's about, what, 3,000, 4,000 blood echoes that I've just lost. Which, at this point in the game, is not a crazy amount to lose by any means, but it does show you just how easy it is, especially when you're a beginner. And you need to be leveling up. How easy it is to lose the ability to do so. Okay, now I think if I... Oh, I've done it again. Right then, if you have noticed a chain, if it looks like the blood echoes that I had has changed, that's because I've died multiple times trying to do this part. It can be a bit tricky, a bit trickier than So, I don't know what attempt it is at this point, but one thing I will say is best to make sure you're fully healed. Have I done it? Oh, wow. Yes, you have to drop onto that ledge there. Make sure you heal up again. And then you can drop down to here, which is where we need to get to. Wow, that was way more problematic than it needed to be. Now we're going to get another trophy here. The source of the dream. Discover the abandoned old workshop, the source of the hunter's dream. Yeah, we've got some more, quite a bit more insight for doing that one as well. So this is within the Cathedral ward, I think, and as you'll see, this is a very familiar site. I don't think there's anything round here, but this contains some very handy items. So here we've got the doll's set of clothing. Now that's worth a lot of money. You can actually sell that for a lot of money, but I think it also goes towards one of the trophies as well, collecting all the items. Old hunter bone, I can't remember what that does. I think that lets you kind of avoid I think when you're dodging, it makes you impossible to hit. There's something here I'm going to show you in a second. Third umbilical cord. Now we need to get 3 of these to unlock the true ending, or should I, yeah, the final ending of this. Like I said, there are 3 endings that we have. Small hair ornament, we're going to give that to the doll in just a second. We're going to unlock this so that we've got access to this place later, although I don't think we really need it. And there's just something I want to show you here. Did I oh god damn it, stop with the wrong buttons, Ben. If we have a look at the monocular here, with the monocular, you can actually see her. You just see her finger is moving on her right hand. On her left hand. Sorry, her finger is just gently moving there, just a little something there. An abandoned doll. Oh my god, can I do anything right today? Just hitting buttons all over the place. Now I'm not going to go through there just yet, because we're going to return back to this area and unlock the gates to Cathedral ward. I think we can do it this way. Yep, so if we now drop down. You die a lot in these games. Even when you know what you're doing, you die a lot in these games. My only hope is that this adds to the humour of the video. Okay, well we're just there anyway, so it's not... I mean, we got bugger all in the way of blood echoes to lose anyway. They'll be easy enough for me to pick up right now, but that you know, silly mistakes like that is just silly. Okay, so drop down here. Drop down onto here. I think we need to, yeah, jump down to there. Once we're here, I think we're good. Now, this guy is quite a powerful enemy. However, if we sneak up on him, we can actually pretty much get rid of him. You can't lock onto him for some reason. But we can do that, get the visceral, and he's pretty much dead at this point. And that gets rid of him. I think you get a rune for this? Yeah, the beast rune. Okay, I think that's everything in this area sorted now. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. So now we're going to access an area where we've got a couple of quite intimidating enemies. the brain sucker being one of them. Oh, still gives me chills. You'll see what I mean in a minute. There's a few annoying enemies here as well. Oh, you can actually interact here, yeah.
A night of curses. A night to remember. Who you say, friend?
You find as well as the night wears on, people get more and more unhinged. Okay, so we've got people coming down this way. There's quite a few different enemies to get rid of at this point, so we're just going to take it easy. I normally loop round this way here. There should be dogs here. Oh, they're crows. Okay. This is a sweaty clothes set. Pebble. I knew there were dogs somewhere. Now over there, I can't remember what they're called, but that's one of those guys that we saw back at the Cathedral ward opening that takes us to another area. We're going to leave him for a second. Going to get rid of a few of these enemies. We've got plenty of blood vials, so we might as well use those. Now here we've got, this is where we're going to be heading in a minute. This is going to get us onto the other side of the gate for the Cathedral ward, but there's a few other enemies we need to dispose of around here. Okay, I like to draw them away if I can. Again, none of these enemies are particularly difficult, but when they're in groups, they can make things quite difficult. So now, what would usually happen is if you approach this area from down there, coming back towards me, that enemy will catch you. And we do actually want that to happen, believe it or not, at some point, but not right now. So I find, much like the other big guy that we found, if we sneak up on, lock up on him, heavy attack, visceral, and that he's a big guy. Now run away. Now if we just run away for a second, he should now reset. Or thereabouts. Might not be in the exact same place, but it'll be thereabouts. Yeah, quite a lot of health this guy has. Quite a powerful attack as well. So there you go. He's kind of reset. So now we're going to do the same thing again. Heavy attack and visceral. You see we've already taken off half of his health. So we should finish him off with this one. Down. There we go. Nice. Redeem myself a bit. Bloodstone shard, just the regular one. Okay, so let's go back. So this is where we came in. That's where we just chatted to that guy. Went around the back way. So if you'd have walked down this way, you'd have got to this point and you would have got ambushed by this guy here and all those other dudes. Madman's knowledge. Now I like to equip a Molotov cocktail here just to get in a free hit with this guy. These guys give me the creeps, and he's quite powerful for this for the level that I'm currently at as well. So I like to throw a Molotov just to get rid of him. Yeah, that's a brain sucker. We've got a fire blood gemstone. We'll install some of these later. Yeah, I think they're called brain suckers for obvious reasons. I'm sure I'll get caught out by one later on, so we'll get to see that later. So now that is this area completely finished, and now we can go upstairs to the Cathedral ward proper. We pretty much unlocked the Vicar Amelia at this point. So that's that. Can we actually open this now? Yes, we can. So if we open this, now this is the gate that I was talking about earlier, with these guys. Actually, we don't need to fight them now. So that takes us back down to Erden Chapel, however they pronounce it. I don't think... Oh, they can climb up. Wow, okay. That's fair enough. I didn't realise that. And here we've got an item that we can use in boss fights. God damn it. Oof. Okay, that's you done. Well, at least I redeemed myself a bit. Son of a bitch. So here we got what is called a numbing mist. I believe that this some of the bosses can regen some health. When you throw the numbing mist, I think it stops them being able to do that, which is going to be of particular use in the battle with Amelia. So if we drop down here, there's another, there we go, black messenger hat. So that's some of the messenger stuff. I'm not actually sure if you need the messenger hats for a particular trophy. I think you do, I'm not sure. So right now we're right back by the Cathedral ward. So yeah, that's the Cathedral ward down there, or Erden Chapel, should I say. So we've just been up the top, been all around, opened up that gate there. But we've also got some other areas here that we can explore, which we're going to do now. And I've got a particular route that I do with this. There we go, getting all the parries now. Yeah, I follow a specific route with this. So I like to go up here first. Can we... I can't remember if we can sneak up on this guy or not. Oh, he activates to go that way, fair enough. Pick up this, some cold blood. We're getting a nice bit of cold blood sorted out now for some levelling up later. Got another one of these big guys. Okay, draw this guy this way. Easy. Oh, I missed the visceral. Wow, that could have gone better. Oh. Okay, well this is not what I wanted to. This is not how I intended it to go. But we're beating people. So yeah, I usually go around this way. Some more blood vials, which are quite needed at this point. I like to get rid of this guy first. Neither one of us did much there. Okay, see if I can jump onto him. Oh, he missed. I can't do a charge. I thought you could do a drop-down attack for that. So these guys aren't actually... I was going to say, these guys aren't actually that difficult, but I just approached that completely wrong. So for now, I should be back in the old Hunter's Dream now, so we're going to go back to... See, again, this is one of my only gripes with this game. You have to return to the Hunter's Dream to then travel back to where you actually want to go. So go back to the Hunter's Dream first. Yeah, so we're back here. Actually, we've got a few... I'll show you the Hunter's hats, what they do. Bath Messenger. Acquire items. No, it's not there that we do it. That's where we buy items, by the way. If you go to this area around the back here, there is another messenger. Yes. So look here. Give accessories to messengers. So I like to give the messenger top hat. And you'll see now, all the messengers are now wearing top hats. Doesn't do anything. It's just kind of a nice little touch. Just little collectibles that you can get. The workshop tool. Oh, I haven't got that yet, so... Fortify weapon. I can't do that just yet. Repair weapon. Not enough blood vials. Oh, I haven't got any blood vials. Wow. But now I should be able to add some... Now, I've got 2 blood gem imprint slots now. So I can add a second one to boost my weapon up even more. So I'm going to get that up to 32. Physical attack up. Yeah, so that's the best one. So now I've got 2 of them equipped. Just makes the weapon that much more powerful. So now let's head back to Cathedral Ward and we'll continue where we left off. And I'll do the route that I should have done in the first place, and I'll do it properly this time. Sometimes these things happen for a reason. So that allows me to go back now and actually show you exactly how I do this properly. This actual area is taking me longer than I anticipated it to do, so it might be... Oh, there's Eileen as well. Now we have Eileen. She turns up. I can't remember what it is that... I guess it's when you open the gate and you get access to the Cathedral Ward proper that she turns up. But so let's talk to Eileen.
Oh, hello there.
Fair enough.
Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad. And he's my mark.
Sorry, I was distracted by an email there. Trying to buy a car at the moment. I'm waiting for somebody to get back to me.
Don't go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. I have business there first.
So, where we fought Father Gascoigne, if we return there, there is another hunter that we have to deal with. But we'll deal with that in a bit. We'll deal with him later. Could have just run straight past this guy, but why not? Also this crow, but I'd like to get rid of him. So yeah, now we're going to go the route that I usually take to unlock all of these sorts of areas. Good, always nice to do that first time. Got him as well. Excellent. Excellent start. They're actually pretty easy to parry, those guys. So now if we head this way, there should be somebody... Which way do they turn up? I think they turn up from the... Yeah, here he goes. One goes up that way. I think one comes this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll go and get that item in a second anyway. There's no need for it to go right now. So we go this way. Oh, you see, he's got his blue eyes. He's the one who has my blood echoes. So I'll be having those back. Thank you. Yep, that's my blood echoes retrieved. Thank you. Very messy job I did of that, but we got through it. Okay, we got this guy. Wow, that was stupid of me. Was not paying attention there at all. Okay, didn't get the visceral, but I took him down. I think when you're doing that stuff on the stairs as well, I think it does kind of affect things. That's the excuse I'm going with anyway. Okay, see if we can sneak up on this dude and do that. Visceral, that's him taken care of. Easy. Now where I made the mistake last time, I'm not going to drop down on him this time. Oh wow. Said this guy's actually not that bad. He's got oh wow, this is where I died last time. He's got a ton of health and he hits like a truck. There we go. Yeah, he normally telegraphs his, you know, if you're actually paying attention, he telegraphs his moves pretty easily. Now up here is where we will end up fighting Vicar Amelia. But I've got a few other areas that I want to just clean up first. So yeah, this is the Vicar. Yeah, we don't need to fight these guys right now. We'll be returning there in a bit. I'm going to go and sort out a few other odds and ends. That's where he fell. Grab those. Are they following me down? I don't think so. We got a dog round here. Yep. Get rid of you. So, some more cold blood. Might as well open this now. Should be another item over here. Yep. So that's where we came in, down that way. Now we're going to go this way. We've got a lot of madmen's knowledge scattered around this place for insight later on. Take these out. They're easier in these open areas, I find. So just stick to the back. You're usually good. Yeah. Take him down easy. Nice bit of XP there as well. Or blood echo, should I say. We'll collect all the madman's knowledge in a second. Let's get rid of this second guy. You don't need to do this. Yeah, easy. Deem myself a bit there. So there should be 5. There's 1, 2. I love the noises that you just hear randomly in the background as well. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we've got a couple of other bits and pieces around here. You can get this from either side. You can get over there. Now, if we go... Now we're going to be returning... Actually, we might as well do this now. Now we've got a brain sucker again. These guys. Oh my god, these are Yeah, he's coming after me. Oh man, they're creepy as hell, these dudes. Get him away from the crow. Actually, if you're gonna stay there, fine, I'll take it. I hadn't planned on doing that, but why not? I don't really use the Molotovs that much. Around here we've got an item. Twin-blown stunning shards. Now there's a couple of NPCs that we can talk to down in this area, so we're going to go and see those in just a second. Shining coins here. Is Alfred here yet? This area here leads us to somewhere that we're going to open in a bit. This leads us down into the woods. One of my least favourite areas in this game, in all fairness, but we don't need to do that just yet. I think Alfred appears again once we've beaten Vicar Amelia, and we need a password. That's right. Actually, let me just show you it quickly. We're here now. Yeah, if we head down here, we've got this door that is closed, but you need a password to be able to get through. Alright, mate.
The password.
Keep quiet, because we don't know it yet. But once we beat Vicar Amelia, and then we get the password for that, and that opens up this area. The Forbidden Woods, is it? I think it's the Forbidden Woods. So, for now, so we can drop down. Can we drop down this way? Yeah, you can drop down this way. Can be a bit... Is it easier to sort it out this way? There's quite a few annoying enemies this way. I'm going to go a different way. I'm going to go the way that I normally do. So, we're back here. This is where all the giants were and the madmen's knowledge. Now, this gate here, this is the one that you needed the seal to open, which we can now do here. So that is open, and I believe once you've opened this, that now allows you to summon Alfred for the Vicar Amelia fight. I'll show you the summon spot for that later on. Wow, that could have gone wrong. I thought he had a gun for some reason, but some more crows, a few more items around here. Like I said, what we're going to do in this area, we're going to unlock some NPCs which we get to send either to Erden Chapel or to Lesefka's clinic. And of course we'll send them to Erden Chapel, but pretty much their fate is shite, regardless. We get lots of poison knives here. Now you can use that for a boss later on called Mikolash, which I never really do, to be honest with you. I just I don't find him that difficult. But are there enemies here? So we got two doors here which we can talk to, but I'm going to get rid of some of these enemies first. There's a couple of hidden enemies. There's one guy there. Get rid of him. There's another one here, yeah. We've got a beast that joins us in a second. Yeah. Yeah, these guys can be pretty brutal. Whoa. Yeah, they're pretty harsh, those dudes. I'm just going to go and clear out some more. Yeah, so we've got some... Oh, Black Church Garb. I think we use that to unlock a character later. Not sure. Get rid of this area. Yeah. This final area. I'll come back here in just a second. It can be a bit annoying around here. I can talk to some characters here.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And then the best of luck hunting. Best luck of all.
Oh dear. Yeah, it doesn't have much to say. It's just fun to kind of go around and interact and see what people have to say. A lot of them aren't very happy to see you.
We've the deepest gratitude for the church.
I don't know what I do for us.
Deepest, widest gratitude, yes. Yes.
Okay, so this guy here, if we speak to him...
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from my castle. Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I'll have nothing to do with your beast sons.
Now, this guy is an awkward guy, because he will, wherever you try and send him, he'll go the opposite. He always thinks you're a liar, so he doesn't believe him. So in order to send him to Erden Chapel, you have to send him to Lesefka's clinic.
Oh my, what a queer sound. But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling.
So, she's a whore.
Oh,
There was no nice way to say that. Sex worker.
You're a hunter, right? Might you know of a safe place? The night is long, and a very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
So, we can tell her to go to Erden Chapel.
Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe.
Yep, so that's so next time we go there, she'll be there. She's actually quite important in progressing to the to getting another umbilical cord later on for the true ending. Now that we've spoken to her, he's been listening.
What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a downfall to trust an outsider. Why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin.
Keep
right.
going.
What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
So yes, so if I tell him to go to Erden Chapel, he'll go to the clinic and vice versa. So we're going to send him to the clinic.
Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable. What?
I think that's it.
Still praying on fuck? Yeah, fine. Come on, show me what you got.
Yeah, let's ask his clinic.
Outsiders.
Do I have to access?
Oh, maybe I'll see you.
Yeah. Okay, so I think both of them will now be at the chapel when we return there later. So let's carry on up this way and clear out this area. There's one particularly tough enemy here who can make things a bit difficult. We go this way, that'll draw. Go around this way, draws a few of them away. The guy with the gun, it doesn't do crazy damage, but it's just kind of annoying. Okay, let's get him over. Now let's get rid of him. Yeah, and in here we've got some annoying enemies. You don't have to do any of this, by the way. It's just this is kind of my completionist in me. I like to pick up every single item as I'm going. I do have the Molotovs. I might use them on the big guy here because he can be a bit difficult. If nothing else, that gets rid of the rest of them. Okay. Certain areas like that, I just like to use a cocktail or whatever to get rid of them, because, you know, once you've gotten to the end of the area, it's kind of annoying then to die at that point and have to go all the way back. So at this point, you climb up here. Again, none of that last section really needed to be done. That was just, as we're here, we might as well get through it. Show you as much of the Cathedral ward as we can. There's a bit of lore here. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. So yeah, that's referencing the door that we were just at that we need the password for. And this is the courtyard where all those giants were, and the Medmen's Nullage. Now, we'll be seeing this area again in the Old Hunters DLC in a completely new light. It's kind of interesting to just see some of this area, just so that you know what you're looking at later. Yeah, nothing particularly exciting up here. So that is all of the Cathedral ward done. Now I've got quite a few blood echoes for the time being. So I'm going to head back, do some leveling up before we go and find out what's going on before we go Vicar Amelia. Now here, this is where you can now summon. Oh, it's Henriette, is it? I thought it was Alfred for some reason. So yeah, once I opened the gate earlier on, that allows you to get summoning for when you fight Vicar Amelia. How are we doing for time? We're only at an hour. I might extend this. I might do the Hypogean Gaol as well. And also, as we return to the Hunter's Dream, not only do we level up... Oh, I see they've got the hats on there. When we return, those two characters will be in the Cathedral. Or at least they should be. I think they should be anyway. And we've got a load of, we got some, we've got cold blood, so we might as well use it, get as many echoes as we can. And I think I'm just going to level up strength this time, get as strong as I can for Amelia. Oh yeah, and we had that small hair ornament that we found in the old Hunter's Dream.
What is
the old workshop.
I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel a yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter, could this be joy?
I wouldn't know what that is. So we got the Tear Stone.
Welcome home, good Hunter. What is it you desire?
Now we can level up.
Very
so I
well.
think I'm just going to put everything into strength. Got quite a few there. Actually, how many was that? Got one more in skill as well. Why not? So before I forget.
May you...
Yeah, all right. So that's the Tear Stone that we just got from her. If I use that now, Tear Blood Gem. So that's another gem that we can put in the weapon, in the saw cleaver. So let's do that now. Can't. Oh, we got enough. So I've got enough for +3. Or is it +4? +4, sorry. Yeah. So that was good. That's repaired our item as well. Let's just see if we've got anything stronger. Oh. Okay, so we've got the Tempering Bloods. We're going to use that up, boosts our weapon up quite significantly. And now that we don't have the red blood gem in the first slot, we can now put that in the second slot for even more. So we're doing pretty good. Alright, I think we're in quite a good spot. So now we are going to go and take on Vicar Amelia. Cathedral Ward is where we want to go. Yeah, and now those NPCs should be there. Oh. I'm a little unsure of how far to go in this video because, like I said, we've actually got quite a few different areas that we can go to now, so I'm not sure where to go. Let's have a quick chat with our good friend here. He's one of the only really nice people in this game, in this world.
Thank you. So that old man, you told him about this place, right? Well, he don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see him alive anyhow.
Good guy.
I sort of hope that my asking you turn out to, you know, help him out in the end. I've never been any use to anyone, you see. Just happy about it, is all.
Good dude. Good dude. Good on you.
If you find any saint survivors, well, send them along to Erden Chapel, will ya? If you find it,
yeah, he doesn't have any other dialogue for her. So this is the lady.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
So we got another gesture.
My thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a horse's blood?
See, she called herself it. Receive blood treatment. I think this gives us
Come close, dear.
Gives us an item that cures all ailments, I believe. Blood of Ariana.
Oh, hello.
Sorry dear. Yeah, okay, that's the dialogue with her. Yeah, so I think this actually, not only does it cure you, but if you've got like poison damage or anything like that, then it cures. Oh, it's right at the top. Oh no, temporarily boosts stamina recovery speed. Okay, it might be there's another character that we're going to unlock later on. So there's the old woman, and here's the cantankerous old man, which I can't relate to at all.
Did you really think that'd work. There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath. I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the blind man.
Yeah.
There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place. He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you.
Is that it?
Give it a rest, please.
That's it.
I've
That's
no
all
time for
I've
your
done.
petty life. What? Just go. Oh, I can't stand this.
Essentially lying breath. Alright, yeah. Okay, so that's him done. Now you mentioned the blind man then. We'll meet him later on. Probably in the next part actually, but... Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Might be a couple of parts away yet, but... Okay. So now we are going to go and face Vicar Amelia. And I'm actually just going to run straight through this area now because we've unlocked everything. I don't really need to get anything else. Yeah, Henriette. Now you can summon Henriette, as I said, to help you. Get some fire paper ready. We're just going to run straight up this way. It's pretty easy to run through all of these guys. And once we get up to here... Oh. It's pretty easy. Yeah. Once you're opening the gate, they can't hit you anyway. It's just one of those iframes things or whatever. And they can't come in here anyway, so... I'm going to get ready for this fight. I don't really have any strategy for this boss. I'm just as aggressive as I can be and just go for it and try to avoid the dodges as much as I can. So, yeah, you're talking to the wrong person for that advice. Shit just got real. It's also just occurred to me that I didn't equip the numbing mist from earlier. Okay then. I'm just going to let my stamina recover. I should have got a visceral there. Okay, I'm not doing too badly right now. Every time. Oh, yeah, see, this is where she... Nice. I think we're going to do this pretty easily. Easy. Easy. It's crazy. Some bosses I've got real difficulties with, and then others none whatsoever. So there we go. Trophy for Vicar Amelia. So there is a point there where she starts trying to heal, and that's when you can use the numbing mist. I think if you throw it, it interrupts her healing. But anyway, we're going to go to a quite famous cutscene now.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood.
made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
So yes, fear the old blood. That's the password we need for getting into the Forbidden Woods. Now, let's return to the Hunter's Dream for now. So now have we got anything else? Gold pendant, we can use that as a blood gem. Okay, so that's another level up. Now this here, the eye of a blood-drunk hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Erden Chapel. Now you might remember in the last part there was something that grabbed us when we were in the courtyard of the Erden Chapel. That, now that we've beaten Vicar Amelia and we have the Eye of a Blood-Drunk Hunter, that now allows us to access the DLC, the Old Hunters DLC. That will take us there. But we won't be doing that for now. We'll be doing that quite a bit later. But that's it's a great DLC.
Hunt. What is it?
Okay, let's level up a little.
Let me stand.
How many levels have I got? I've only got 2. I'll put them in Vitality. Actually, let's get skill up a little bit as well. Really, I haven't done anything I'll get some endurance going, actually. I haven't done anything in endurance a while, if at all. So yeah, that just gives us a little more to play with in the endurance side of things. Let's go see if that blood gem is anything worth bothering with. No. No. We're already better off without it. Let's quickly see if Gurman is around. Sometimes he's lurking in the back, but not today. Not in this particular part. Okay. So what are we at? We're at 1 minute, 1 hour 12. What do we want to do? Do you know what? I think I'm going to go and I'm going to go out and try the Hypogean Gaol. Actually, do I lose all my blood echoes? So that's a consideration. Let's head back to the Grand Cathedral for now. There's quite a few areas here that you can unlock now. It's quite there's quite a few places that we can go now. We're going to head down this way. So this is where those dudes were. Actually, we don't need to fight. We don't need to fight them. Now, if we head this way, we go to an area. Is it Chapel Henwick? Something like that. Henwick Lane, something like that. Which allows us to meet an enemy called the Witches of Henwick. In fact, I'll leave that item for when we return there. But we're not going to go there just now. We'll do that in a second part. We're going to get something called the Canehurst Summons later on, which opens up an optional area, but is well worth going to. One of the best areas in the game. Down here we have a few. Actually, we'll go and clear out this area. Why not? Down here we've got there's a few bits and pieces that we can pick up as we're here. We'll drop down there in a second. We've got one of those snatcher guys up here. Is that up here? No, it might be down. Yes, right. So I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So if we drop down onto here and pick this item up. Now we've got some hunters here, which can be a bit of a pain in the bottom. But it's best to get rid of them while we can. I'm going to sneak up on this guy. These guys have got a lot of health. Do that. Get in the visceral. And yeah. I don't really have any strategy. Oh, no. As you can see, I don't have any strategy. The only thing I can say is good is that he doesn't activate the other guy who seems to be completely oblivious to everything that is going on with us two right now. Oh no, come on Ben, go, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I think my lack of strategy is disturbing. Oh no, I've activated the other guy. No, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Try and take out that guy first. No, no. Nearly. That was silly. That was silly. Actually, what were we at? Okay, that was quite a something. Okay, we're gonna head back that way. Yeah, we lost a lot of blood echoes there, so let's head back this way. That was silly of me. Maybe I should have used the fire paper. Maybe I'll do that this time. Kind of a good thing to sneak up on him just so you can get that visceral in right at the very beginning to give you that much extra damage. Do you know what? I'm not going to bother getting the blood echoes. If I lose them, sometimes I see it as, you know, just shows that maybe I should be better. Okay, we're going to try parrying with this guy this time. Be a bit more concentrated. Oh dear, that didn't work well, but... Okay, got him that time, got him that time. That was much better. Load of quicksilver bullets. Going to get my echoes back. So we've already got quite a nice amount there again. I don't think this guy says anything. Yeah, I think if you turn up here early, you can actually have a conversation. And like I said earlier, the later you get in the game with some of these NPCs, the worse they get. Do I have any... I don't think I have any bolt paper yet, do I? No. So, same with this guy. We're going to sneak up on him, get the heavy attack in, so that then I can get the visceral. At least that gets a good chunk of his health gone at that point anyway. Yeah, that guy's not so bad because he's just a melee weapon. The other guy was able to hit me back with the this rifle. Oh, we got bolt paper now as well. So now we've got electricity damage that we can put onto our weapon. Let's just have a chat. Okay. That pretty much sums it up. If we go around this way, I think there's a Wandering Madness. Yep. But still, these are only giving us the regular bloodstone shards. Alright, let's head up here quickly. So this is where we started from before we dropped down. Now we can go onto the roof here. Oh, actually, no, I don't think there is anything here. I thought there was an item up here, but there isn't. Either way, it kind of gives you, lets you see all that the level has to offer. You can actually drop down off there, but I'm not sure if you get full damage or not, so I might as well keep it. Now, over there, in the distance, up on that rock, we've got another one of those guys with the bags that snatch you. I should really find out their names. Oh yeah, you can't sneak up on this dude. These guys have got a lot of health. Back off just a little bit. Okay. Again, when in doubt, just try and sneak round the back. Whoa. See, that was one hit. One hit he did on me there, and he took all that damage. Or gave all that damage, should I say. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So got rid of that dude. Only bloodstone shard. Okay, I thought he gave you more than that. But that gives you access to some items down here. I don't know if there's anything particularly... Oh, we do get some twin bloodstone shards. So that was worth it for that. Here we can drop down onto some... Okay, that gets rid of that dude. Oh no, I didn't mean to fall off then, but fine. I don't think there was anything up there. Okay, now these guys can be quite difficult at times. Definitely don't want to take two of these on at once. If you can get the parry... Let me just adjust the mic. If you can get the parry on these guys, they're actually pretty... it's pretty easy to deal with them. But if you don't, like I often don't, things can be difficult. Oh, got it. Oh, and that killed him pretty much as well. Okay, easy. Okay, I'm just going to equip some pebbles here because we've got a bunch. There's a whole bunch of Wandering Madness that will scatter as soon as you get into this area. So I'm going to try and lure this guy. Oh, I didn't even need to, and I had the monocular attack equipped. Yeah, you can see the two Wandering Madness right there in front of the gate. You can actually get both of them at this, in one go pretty easily, but you just need to... Come on. That's a shame, that's a shame. I actually got the parry there, but messed it up afterwards. Sometimes it's best, again, just to go round the back. We should get this guy now. Yeah, they can be pretty bad, those enemies. Blood vials. So we've got the two Wandering Madness now. If we run one, they're going to scatter off in different directions. Take care of this guy and then immediately go over to this one. There we go. Twin bloodstone shards. Well worth it. Do we get that from this one as well? And more twin bloodstone, so that was worth it. I've got some nice leveling up items now. There's some stuff here. Elixir. Now here, we're not going to go in this area. I demonstrated in the last video when you go into the courtyard in Cathedral Ward, something grabs you. There's another one here, which you can't see at the moment. You will see later on. Now we need something called the Tonsil Stone. to utilize this, but we don't have that yet, so we're not going to do that. So we'll come back here later. So that's this area, just a little side area that you can get a few little bits and pieces from, and a bit of some blood echoes. There's another Wandering Madness up here, I think there is. Is it a bit further up? He might have scattered off earlier when I was here earlier on. I think he probably has done, but I think that one only drops regular bloodstone shards. So I'm going to go and spend all these blood echoes, because in a minute we're going to head off to the Hypogean Gaol, which is an area you don't have to visit. Oh, wrong way. Okay, dude. Yeah, you don't actually have to visit. I could have quite easily gone to the Grand Cathedral then and walked away in that area, but it's fairly easy enough to get through this area. This is going to be quite a long video, this one, I think. But we've got a lot to do. Okay. Yeah, we need to spend as many of these blood echoes as we can, because I'm pretty sure we lose them now when we go to the jail. I think we lose all the blood echoes. I could be wrong, but we'll find out now. I'm going to level up our weapon first this time, because we've got more twin bloodstone shards. Actually, might as well see if we've got any more. I don't think we do. Nothing better than what we got. No. So fortify weapon. Yep, we've now got enough to get that up to +5. So we're doing good. We're doing well. Let's get some level ups going.
Welcome. What is it?
Channel
Very
blood
well.
echoes.
Let me stand.
Vitality. Got some more in skill. Maybe one more in strength. Yeah, we'll go for that. How much have we got left? We've got a few more. As we got some spare, I think I'm going to buy a few bits. Could do with some more Molotovs. No. We'll get 4 Molotovs. There we go. So I spent nearly all my blood echoes, so now if I lose it, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't normally do that sort of thing, but as I know I'm going to lose them here, then thought I might as well. Little tip for you as well if you're playing this part. Oh, why did I go here? I went to the wrong place. I can't be bothered returning again, because otherwise we've got to go back to the Hunter's Druid. See, again, this is what I meant about not being able to walk directly to... Actually, as we're here, I didn't point this out. Look at all these creatures here. Very, very Lovecraftian. And yeah, we're going to be seeing some similar entities later on. I love the Lovecraftian vibes in this game. It's just so damn good. A lot of those will become apparent later, especially when we get to the DLC. The fishing hamlet. The shadow over Innsmouth is very, very present. And that's prevalent in that particular DLC. Okay, so now we're actually going to go and die to an enemy. So we're going to go over to this guy here. And we're going to actually let him kill us. Because now we get transported somewhere. You might have noticed he hit me with the bag there and my body disappeared. Although that was just because I died as well, but... So here we are in the Hypogean Gaol. And yes, yeah, I did lose my blood echoes. So yeah, if you're gonna activate this area, beware that you're gonna lose all the blood echoes that you have. So we're in a jail, but for some reason you can just walk out. So best to have the torch equipped for some of this bit. Just go to this area first. Cold blood. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon. Uncover their secrets. Nice. So we're just going to head down to this area because we've got... We've got a few items that we can pick up. Some nice Frenzy Cold Blood 7. So you'll notice that the numbers are going up as well. That means they yield more blood echoes. Now, if I try and talk to her...
Oh, please, don't take me. Please. Oh, please.
Yeah, she won't talk to me at this point. I can't remember if I've got the right equipment or not. Now, I picked up the church hat. So I've got the black church garb. I'm not sure if this is the right stuff that I need. Ah, yes.
By your garb, the healing church. You've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you so. I was seized on the street by a hulking brute in the Cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
Okay, so we can send her to Odin Chapel.
So
Odin
much.
Chapel.
I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
I think that's all the dialogue.
I'll set out as I can.
Okay, so yeah, you can only communicate with her if you're wearing a church set. I don't know if it's the black church in specifically, but yes, that outfit set that I picked up. I can't remember where I picked that up actually, but it was in this video, so you'll have seen it. Yeah, you can't speak to her otherwise. So if you don't have that at that point, then you have to come back to her later. But now she'll be at the chapel the next time we return. Now, I believe there's a Wandering Madness here. So it might be the next one up. There he is. Okay. Okay. More twin bloodstone shards. Brilliant. So that's where we've just come from. Now, if we go this way... Yeah, now you'll notice that witch who just ran off to the left there. You'll be tempted to go to the left. Don't. Because she gets you. Yeah, bit of a trap there. The witches aren't particularly difficult, but... you've got these guys lying around here that will ambush you. And we've got some more of those dudes. The bag snatcher dudes. Yeah, you can't open this from that side. We'll go on the other side in a second. There's some items that you can get here. And again, around this side, you're going to have more of these guys who just stay on the floor. Very weak enemies, but again, if you allow them to get you in groups, they're much more difficult to deal with. Okay, so I've got a bit of a strategy here for getting rid of... You've got 2 of these guys here, which can be quite difficult. However, with a pebble, you can draw one of them over. Yeah, they have this... to get this guy, you have to drag him over. It takes a little while, unfortunately. But, yeah, you can get through here. So it just gets him away. Yeah, you can see how much more damage I'm doing as well now that I've got the weapon up to +5. Another twin blood shards there. So yeah, the amount of damage that you can start doing. I messed that up, but they still hit like a truck. So over half my health that one hit from him took. But yeah, we're dealing so much more damage to him now as well. So more twin bloodstone shards. Well worth it. Well worth it. So that's where we met the witches earlier. Now this room here leads to another boss, but we're going to do that in a second. We're going to clear out the rest of the jail first before going there. It's not a huge area, this, so I should be able to get through this fairly quick. Well, depending on whether I die, which is more than possible, because we got a couple of big bastard enemies in a moment. So a strategy that I like to do here. So these guys cannot get down here. So if I just wait here, he'll follow me. Well, they should do. They're slow, unfortunately. So for anyone who struggles with these enemies, then this is just a little strategy that you can do. Get him this way. And they won't be able to get past that point there. So elongate the weapon, so to speak. Oh. There we go. There we go. So you can stand back and get a ranged heavy attack quite easily without them getting to you. A bit of a cheat. I completely admit that, but hey man, you've got to do what you got to do, right? So if we go up here, now this is how we actually get out of this area. So we've got this lamp here, we've got another one of those guys. Again, we'll be meeting those later. Can you open this up? No, it doesn't open from this side. However, this opens up. Oh, that doesn't open from that side either. Okay, shows what I know. Yeah, so there's the lamp, that's how we get out of here. But we're going to be heading into this place a little bit more. So we've got another rune there. We'll equip some of those later. We can't actually use those for the time being. Go around that side to get the witch. Speaking of the witch, you need to beat the witch. You need to beat the witches of Hemwick to be able to get the tool that you need to be able to equip those runes. So maybe I'll do that in the next episode, actually, because the quicker we get that, the more we can power up. Well, there's just some useful things that we can do. Okay, so we've got a ball here. No. Okay. Do that. Oh wow! It died. Okay, I thought that was him taking care of. Either way, that wasn't too bad. We've got this note here. Behold, a pale blood sky. Yeah, you'll notice as the night wears on as well that the conditions change, the mood changes. So there's just a few items that we can get down here. Just get rid of these dogs first. 2 dogs. That one, and then we got that one here. Now this area here you can't access right now. We'll come back to there later on. Although what we'll be returning to is technically this place, but not. I'll explain later. There's an item up here. More cold blood. We go this way. We've got a black garb set, or a hooded set. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I'm just going to clear out a few more areas, and then we're going to go and try and take on Paarl. Can't remember the actual full name of it. I think it's Paarl, but which way did I come in? I came in through that way. Okay, so if we go this way, there should be another Wandering Madness. Yep, lock on to that. Silly. Quite a lot of health actually this one has. But worth it for 3 twin Blundstone shards. I think we got enough now to get up to +6. So we're really starting to level this weapon up now. Leveling the weapon up to its maximum as well is one of the trophies that you can get. So that gets us back to the lamp here. But we're not going to do that just for now. Going to continue the rest of this area. And I've easily got enough to level up again before we take on Paarl or whatever. Is it Black Paarl? I can't remember. So there's an item here. Got some nice frenzied cold bloods here, some quite high tier ones, so we're going to get a lot of blood echoes from these. So there's someone around here. Yeah, nothing up here, and I don't think there's much you can do here either. Again, we'll be returning to this area later in a different guise, and you'll be able to access some of this stuff, but not for now. Not for now. So, turn back down here. It's just some good ways to get some good upgrade materials. Okay. That's got to hurt. And we now know. Yeah, okay, this is more twin bloodstar. Bolt paper. Bolt paper is very handy. Although for Paarl it isn't. We don't need that yet. Get rid of the monocular as well. I will equip that bolt paper though. It's just handy to have access to when you need it. Blood vial. Okay, this area can be a bit annoying because these dogs can make life quite difficult if let it get out of hand. They're quite easy to beat, but again, they can overwhelm you very easily. Now there's a weapon that you can get up here which goes towards the trophy. There's a trophy that you get for attaining all hunter weapons. So you're going to need this for said trophy. Is that all of them? Thought I heard another. Okay, I made a dog's ear of that. A dog's ear. I am great. Can't remember if there's an item behind here. No, there isn't. Did I just... No, I kept the pebbles. Okay, so what I like to do here... Get the one dog away. Take care of them. I mean, you'd think that he'd notice what was going on at that close proximity, but nay. So now that we've done that, we should be able to do that. That. Should be able to finish him off pretty easily there. Yes. Very easy. More twin bloodstone shards. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And we just got the Tonitrus or Tonitrus. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is it's a cool little weapon that has, I think it has electricity damage. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's this area sorted out anyway. What we at? 144. We're not doing too badly. We should be able to get this done under 2 hours. This last little section here can be a bit difficult, purely because we've got more dogs, and dogs are just really annoying in the Souls games. So we'll have another one of the bad guys down here, but he's also got 2 dogs with him, so hopefully we can get the dogs up. Yep, that's it. Get them aggroed on us first. And we'll get rid of them on their own. Where's the other one gone? Oh, he's back there. Is he staying back there? I might actually run past him, you know, and get the... take care of this first. That's how annoying they can be. Now we'll go back. Oh. Yeah, again. We're doing much better damage, but they just hit so hard. Okay, but we've got, you know, look, we've got tons of twin bloodstone shards, and I've already got 24, well, nearly 25,000 blood echoes now. Again, we're going to return to this area down here. More twin bloodstone shards. Frenzied blood. This takes us back to... So this is where the 2 witches were. That's where they were. I think that's everything opened up in here now. Now I could go and beat Paarl now. But because we've got so many levels to deal with. This area here as well, you can't open that until later on in the game. When we return here again. So yeah, because we've got so many blood echoes that we're sitting on right now, I think we're going to go back and we're going to use those and level up before facing the final boss of today. We've got quite a decent amount of cold bloods in this as well. We've got a lot of leveling up that we can do here. Yeah, so we're already at nearly 37,000.
Welcome.
All right.
What is it? Very well.
I'm going to get strength up again, I think. Oh, I've only got 3 items though, so maybe get endurance up to 15.
Farewell, good hun.
Yep, whatever, love. Fortified weapon, so now we can get this up to +5. That's as high as we can get things for the time being. You'll notice now the requirement is now a bloodstone chunk, which we can't get until we get to some higher areas. Excuse me there as I belch. Oh, and now we've got 3 open. See, fire blood gemstone. That takes away the physical attack, but it does add fire attack, and HP continues to recover +1. Everything else is the same. What's that one? Tear blood. That doesn't. HP continues to recover. We'll go with that. Does this mean it breaks? Does this? There's one of them you put on that doesn't allow you, that makes the weapon degrade quite quickly, but okay, so now that the Hypogean Gaol is no place to awaken. Yes, so we have the unseen headstones. That's how we access this. So if we go to the Hypogean Gaol, however it's pronounced, now we're going to go and face a boss. Now everyone's respawned, obviously. Oh, there's a bit of lore here as well. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn. Find one and silence its harrowing cry. Again, we'll get to that later on in the game. So we don't have to bother with any of these enemies. We've already cleared them out earlier on. Again, you're going to have this witch run past. This time, we don't have to bother with any of these guys. We can just run straight past. It's quite easy to do so. And we're just going to head round to this area here. Back to this tunnel, which now gets us to here. Now you can actually summon... Is this Alfred? Anto, I keep getting it wrong. Okay, you can actually summon someone to help you here. And that's over there. That is our boss. I quite often suck at this boss. Oh. Have the stamina then. Nice. Can I get the visceral? No, missed that. Running out of stamina a lot on this one. Very aggressive boss. Oh no. That was a real shame. That was a real shame with this one. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, alright. Let's try it one more time. Said you can actually summon someone else to help. Oh, I nearly got caught there. You can actually summon someone to come and help you for that fight. But when you do that, it does add extra HP to the enemy's health bar. So it makes it easier in some ways and also not so much in others. I'm going to try and have another go doing it on my own. I was doing okay there. Unfortunately, I just messed it up at the end. Got a bit too greedy. It's always the way with these bosses, unfortunately. Sometimes you just need to back off. The one benefit of having someone helping you, though, is it can... Yeah, Darkbeast Paarl is a very aggressive boss. So if you don't have time to heal... That's how she could get you. We'll see. Got it. No real strategy. Heal, heal. use that as an excuse to heal. Oh, come on. She's such an aggressive boss that it can be just so difficult to... Nice. Yeah, she can be such an aggressive boss that you can't heal. Oh, there you go. Darkbeast, Paarl trophy, Spark Hunter badge as well. That allows me to buy bulk paper now, which is going to be very useful for later on. Yeah, it can be very difficult to manage your stamina and the healing at the same time because, well, she can be a real pain. I've probably died to Darkbeast Paarl up there with some of the toughest enemies for me. Now, so that's the Hypogean Gaol done. Now, this area here, you might recognise this from last week's video. So if we go through here, I hope this works. Yes, cool. I have had a few times there where I've gone through that door and the game has crashed and I've had to redo everything. But so this takes us back into Old Yarnum. There's no real need to have this. You don't actually really need to go back to Old Yarnum at all. But yeah, you might remember in last week's video we picked up an item off of that guy there and this door was obviously closed. That's what it does. So I think we've done enough for this part. That's 2 hours or the best part of. Probably won't be after the edit, but either way, we've got through a lot today. I'm quite happy with what we've done. Is it worth me? And yeah, I think I'll level up now before I forget. Oh.
Ah, welcome. I must have drifted off. What is it you just...
Okay, so yeah, she has different bits of dialogue here and there.
Well.
Nothing crazy, but...
Let me...
How many? See? All of that. So we're nearly at 30,000 blood echoes now, and we can only level up 2 times. So I think we'll get... Let's get strength up to 30. Just keep that going in the right direction.
Farewell, good hunter.
And that will do for this week's video. So that's quite a lot we got through. That's quite a lot we've achieved there. Next video, I think I'm going to be... Where did we go? So we've got the Forbidden Woods. And where else did we have? We could do the Witches of Hemwick, actually. Because that opens up the rune tool. Or whatever it's called. It might be called something different. But I'll work that out later anyway. So I'm going to be back quicker this time, though. I'm going to be doing 2 of these videos a week from now on, I think. So the next video won't be as long as this one was. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I've had a good time playing it. I'll see you on the next one. Got a lot done.